Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If today is the first time, you are welcome. So on this episode we'll be making this beautiful 3-step corset pattern. Let's get started.
First thing I'm going to do is to get my starting line, which we already know, half inch for our starting line. And I'm going to connect the points like this. So from this starting line, that is where I'll start taking all my measurements from from there to my bust point, which is 10 inches, my under bust, which is 13 inches, and my waistline or full length is 17 and a half plus half inch, which is 18 inches. So I'm going to connect all those points. Next I'm going to get is my nipple to nipple divided by 2, which is 4. My nipple to nipple is 8, divided by 2 is 4. I will come down by 4 here. I'll be coming down by 4 here as well. Connect those points like this in a straight line. So next is to get my shoulder measurements. So I'm doing the normal basic shoulder measurement, 3 by 3 inches. 3 by 3 inches. Next is to get my shoulder divided by 2. Then from here, I'll be coming down by 1 inch for our shoulder slope. I'm going to connect the points like this. The next is to get my armhole. My armhole divided by 2. Should be here. So I'll connect this to here. Now connect this. Now this will be my chest line. So this is now my chest line now. From here, I'll get my center of my armhole. So here I'm getting center of my armhole, which is here, and I'll be coming in by half an inch. First measurement divided by 4. I'll mark it here. So I'll now connect this to this and this to here. So this is my armhole right now. So next thing I'm going to do now is to get my dart measurement. So from the underboss, I'll be going in so from the underboss here, I'll be going out by 1 inch. Then I'll be going in by half an inch from here. So I'll do the same thing here. I'll be going in by 1 inch. I'll be going out by half inch here. So on the bust point, I'll be coming down by half an inch on the bust point. So you see, I came down by half an inch. So I'm just going to connect this. And I'll connect this. Then I'll come down by the half inch here. Then here I'll come down by 1 inch. So I'll be extending my dart measurement to the chest line. So I'll just extend the dart the chest line like this. So from this chest line, I'll be coming up by 1 inch. Reason being that I don't want to show any of my boards. But if you want, you can just leave it as this chest line. So this is very depends on how you want yours. So I'll just connect this in a straight line. So I'll be extending the darts here as well. I'll be going in by 1 inch as well. Then here I'll be going in by 0.7 inches. Then 0.7 inches, and this is for how tight you want your corset to be. So it will hold your bust firm. So here I'm going to connect this to here and connect this to here. get the tip of my neckline of my corset. I want to have kind of a sweetheart neck. So I'm coming down by 1.5 inches and I'm going in by half an inch like this. And I'll connect it like this. So here. Then from here, I'll be connecting it. Here I'll be coming down by 1 inch. I'll be coming down by 1 inch towards the armhole area. I'll be coming down by 1 inch and I'm going to connect it like this. So I'm going to connect this to here. Then I'll connect this to here. Here, you know we are cutting 3 form corsets. So from here, I'll be coming down by 2 inch. Then from here, I'll be coming down by 2.5. So here, I'll be coming down by 2.5. And I'll be coming down here by 2 inches. So I'll connect it. So the next thing that we're going to do is to get our body measurements. Remember, I measured my bust measurement here divided by 4. So I'm going to add this sewing that allowance here, which is 2 inches. So my bust measurement divided by 4 plus 2 inches for that and 1 inch for seam allowance. So my bust area, I'll divide it by 4. And also, let me double this. This is a chest line. This is my bust point. This is my waist. My this is my under bust. Sorry, this is my waistline of the full length. So on the bust point, I'll be dividing my bust point by 2. Then I'll add 1 inch for seam allowance. Then my under bust divided by 4 plus that, which is 1.5 plus 1 inch seam allowance. My waistline divided by 4 plus this 1.5 seam allowance. That 1.5 for that and 1.5 for seam allowance. So remember we added half inch here for seam allowance. So I'm going to bring it down now. Half inch seam allowance. So I'm going to label this 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that is it for the front panel. So if you're using yoke, if you're making use of this your yoke, you still have to label it yoke so that you will know what that you're working with it. But now I don't need this yoke, so it's of no use to me. This is what I'm working with. So I'll just cut this out right now. So the area that I'm cutting. You see, this is it. So I see, I went ahead to join the corset, come up as if I sew it on my sewing machine. So if you do a very neat work, you have this. You can see that the curve came out really well. So you can see now. So I've labeled this center front, center front. Then this will be side front. So I'll just go, next thing I'm going to do is to cut out the back. So next is to get our back measurements. Remember we went in by 7 inches. Remember we went in by 4 inches, sorry, 4 inches, 4 inches, 4 inches. I'm going to connect it like this. Then from here, I'll go out by 1 inch. I'll go out by half an inch. Same thing with the under cross. 1 inch, half inch. Then here, remember at the front, we went down by half an inch, but we're not going coming down here. So we are just going to connect this to here, this to this. So we'll do that. So this is it for our that. And also remember this is going to have rope at the back. So we're going to go in by half an inch, and I didn't add zip allowance. So we're going to go in by 2 inches. I didn't add any zip allowance to it. So I'll connect to the 2 inches like this. So next thing I'm going to get is how deep I want my back to be. So I'm going with 8.5. 8.5. So next is to divide our shoulder divided by 2. Come down by 1 inch for our shoulder slope. Then we'll get our shoulder measurements or chest line. So this is our chest line. So we are still coming up with that measurement here. So now, because I still want my back to come up a bit, so this is the new that measurement, not this one anymore. So you're bringing it down. But if this chest line is okay for you, you can use this chest line for your back, but I want it to come up a bit. So now I'll start taking all my body measurement. My body divided by 4, plus 1 inch allowance. My bust point, my underbust divided by 4, plus 1.5 inch allowance for that, and 1 inch allowance and 1 inch for plain allowance. My base is divided by 4, plus 1 inch for 1.5 for the that, and 1 inch for seam allowance. So I'm going to connect all those points like this. So let's just do an example, even though we are not using it. So this is it for the back. So you're going to trim off this because we are not making use of it. And we're not making use of here. This will be for our rope. So from here I'm coming out by half inch for seam allowance. So I'll connect it like this. So cut it out now. So I'm coming down now. I'm putting this. So this is it for the back. I'll do center, back, side, back. So you see, this is it for our back. And this is it for our front panel. And this is the front. And this is the back. So thank you so much for watching. If this video was really helpful, please kindly give me a follow. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you have any questions, please drop it in the comment section and I'll be glad to answer you. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye now. Bye.